Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another 446 Sports production of high school athletics. In this case, we are out here again at Grant High School for some more Lady Cougars softball action. Tonight, they are battling against the Jena Lady Giants. And real quick on their lineups and a little bit of information about both teams. Jena comes into the competition 22-4. In the non-select Division III, they're ranked third. And so their lineup is batting first. Number 15 is Callie Decker on shortstop. Batting second, number 8, Sydney Williams playing second base. Then number 11, Trinity Williams playing center field. In the four-hole is number 2, I believe that's Katie Cooper pitching. We'll go with Katie possibly. Is pitching, number 2. Batting fifth, number 22, Kaylee Hardy playing third base. Number 6 and catching, number 14, Mary Wood. Batting seventh, number 21, Autumn Sharp, who's playing right field. And number 8 is number 12. All I have is H. Poole. I don't have a name on that one. I just have H. Poole. Maybe I'll hear that called out here in a minute. And she's playing left field. And then number 9, rounding it out, number 7, Bailey Durham playing first base. And that is for your Jena Lady Giants. For the Grant Lady Cougars, they come into the competition 13-9, losing a tough one Tuesday that we had here on live stream. But they are still ranked on the non-select Division II at number 7. And their lineup is number 14, starting out number 14, Peyton Kirkland, who's a junior, and she's pitching. Number 6, junior Sadie Wilson, who is playing second base. Number 21, sophomore Carly Rowe, catching behind the dish there. And in the 4th spot, number 2, senior Bella Daniels, playing first base. And then next, number 11, Emma Futrell, sophomore, playing shortstop. Number 19, sophomore Catherine or Kat Gentry, playing center field. Then number 7 hole, batting 7th rather, number 9, freshman Auta Lee Carpenter, playing right field. Batting 8th, number 18, sophomore Cammie McGehee, playing left field. And then number 7, Cheyenne Ramos, who's a senior, playing third base. So we're going to turn it over to the PA announcer, and we'll hear maybe some of the lineups here and hear the national anthem, and then we'll get started after that.
And now, for your Lady Cougars, leading off your pitcher, junior, number 14, Peyton Kirkland. Batting second, playing second base, junior, number 6, Sadie Wilson. Batting third, your catcher, sophomore, number 21, Carly Rowe. Batting fourth, playing first base, senior, number 2, Bella Daniels. Batting fifth, playing shortstop, sophomore, number 11, Emma Futrell. Batting sixth, playing center field, sophomore, number 19, Kat Gentry. Batting seventh, playing right field, freshman, number 9, Auta Lee Carpenter. Batting eighth, playing left field, sophomore, number 18, Cammie McGehee. Batting ninth, playing third base, senior, number 7, Cheyenne Ramos. And the rest of your Lady Cougars, head coach Jessica Cooper, assistant coaches Kelsey Harrison and Jamie Mobley. Please stand for our prayer, followed by the national anthem. Please bow your heads. Dear Lord, thank you for this game and chance to play together. Keep us safe, focused, and united as a team. Help us play with heart, respect, joy. Win or lose, may we honor you in all we do. Tonight, we also lift up those affected by autism. Help us to be a light of love, acceptance, and understanding both on and off the field. In Jesus' name we pray, amen.
And there you have it, folks. Let me turn my extra mic down. That's trying to pick up some ambiance. It's picking up a little more than just ambiance for me. I don't remember exactly. We'll try it there and see how that goes. That's possibly good. Beautiful afternoon for some softball. Glad you've joined us here. Hopefully you're here at the game and going back and watching it, but it's a beautiful day to be out here for softball. And give you a little weather forecast, our KLB First Alert game day weather. It is 83 degrees, dew point at 55 degrees. The wind is southwest at 5 miles an hour. Sunset is scheduled for 7:35. And just like that, thank you, KELB, for your First Alert game day weather update. So stepping in here is number 15, Callie Decker, here for the Lady Giants. You'll be able to keep up with everything there on your Wallace Eye Associates scoreboard. You see at the bottom of your screen. And the drumming has already started. That first pitch in there is a strike. One and one. Kirtland in the circle there, as we had mentioned earlier. She's dishing them out. That one up high, ball two. That was going to be hit, fielded by the shortstop over to first in time to get the first out of the inning. Good job there by Emma Futrell to get it over to Bella Daniels in time. Next up for the Lady Giants is Sydney Williams, number 8. That one's up high, ball one. 4 games on the, I guess, 446 Sports doing a gauntlet of games today. 4 games today. We'll go over those in just a few moments. And there's one that's going to make it out here to center field. And Kat Gentry is going to pick that one up and get it back in, but that allows Miss Williams, Sydney Williams, to get on first base. Now coming up to bat is Trinity Williams for the Lady Giants. That one's in there for a strike. Picking up a little wind noise. I might have to switch my mic over here, see if that changes things. Swing and a miss. That's strike 2. Wow, Kirtland is dishing it out there. Not afraid to go after these Lady Giants. Catcher set up outside there. Throw back to first. Not in time. Nice throwback there by Carly Rowe, getting it down there to Bella Daniels. But just a little off mark, but the Sydney Williams got back to the base in time. There's a shot that's going over here. The shortstop gets it and could not turn around in time. Speedy runners there for the Lady Giants. Gets runners on now on first and second. Katie Cooper. We're going to go with Katie Cooper. If it's not right, folks, please let us know. We'll try to make the correction. I'll check the messages here in just a few moments. If you're watching this on Facebook or YouTube, I'll check them here in just a few moments. Hopefully that's correct. That one's fouled back out of play. Reset the counter there. We got 0-1 now as the count. The hard hit ball is going to get out here to right field, and that's going to fill the bases up for the Lady Giants that have just one out. Hard hit ball there by Katie Cooper. Coming up now is number 22, Kaylee Hardy for the Lady Giants. And she is in the batting in the fifth hole here. Going to get a pinch runner here for Cooper, who's the pitcher. Going to get a courtesy runner, rather. Didn't see the number that came in on that one. Possibly see it here in a few moments. See what Miss Hardy has to do here. Sound like he called that I didn't see an arm motion, but yeah, it was a strike. I thought that's what I heard him say. 0-1. One out, bases loaded. There's a big ball hit out here to right field. Picked up, brought in, but bases scoring. Looks like they scored 2 on that one. And that puts your first scores on your Wallace Eye Associates scoreboard. You see in the bottom left-hand corner of your screen. I think they only scored 1, actually. Yes, scored 1. Made that correction. Swing and a miss there, strike 1, 2 outs. Ball called out here in right field by Carpenter. Up to bat now is Mary Wood for the Lady Giants. That one's in there for a strike 2. And also, yes. Strike 3, got them on strikes. Lady Giants got out of this one relatively unscathed, only losing the 1 run or giving up the 1 run to the Lady Giants in the top of the first, and we'll be back in a few moments. In a few moments. My name is Chuck Perkins. You're watching 446 Sports.
Our mobile banking app is changing the way we bank. Things are getting easier, transactions are getting safer, and you have access 24/7. All the functionality of banking you're used to, made easier to use, anywhere, anytime, and more secure than ever. Simple, seamless, safe. Download our mobile app today.
Welcome back out here to the Lady Cougars softball game with the Lady Giants from Jena. As we're taking up the bottom of the first, coming up here for the Lady Giants in this competition. They trail 1-0. Up to bat now for the Lady Cougars is number 14, Peyton Kirkland, who's pitching for them. First pitch outside for a ball 1. Thank you. I believe that's the spelling Mr. DJ Green there on YouTube. I guess it's Kiet, possibly Kiet. I'm going to butcher it up. I'm sorry. That one outside also, ball 2. Is it K-I or Kit, maybe. That one's strike 1 there. That one chipped over here and going to make its way out here to left field. Or Poole pick it up and get it back into play. 2-2 count now to Kirtland, leadoff batter. It's going to chip that one over here, and it's going to go foul out into that batting cage area. I'll send a player out there to retrieve that one. Reset now for the 2-2. Punch that one, and it's going to make its way out here to third. Oh, no, that one goes foul as well. Left fielder picks it up and brings it back in. Nice job there trying to punch it over. On outside, that's going to fill the count up to 3-2 now. Swing and a miss, gets her on swinging there. That's first out of the inning. Now coming up to bat, number 6, Sadie Wilson. That one right down the middle for a strike. That one's hard hit coming out here. Center fielder gave chase. That is Trinity Williams. Good job by the number 11 there, center fielder for the Lady Giants, to track that one down and get over there and make the second out of the inning. Now coming up to bat, speedy number 21, Carly Rowe for the Lady Cougars. Catcher trying to frame it in just a little bit, but just a little bit outside there. Ball 1. Swing and a miss there, strike 1. That one's fouled back up on that hillside up there. Fell up there in that peach-colored shirt, if you will, trying to catch it with one hand, but just knocked it down out of the way so someone else didn't get hit. Good job. 1-2 is the count. And that one got her looking on that one. That'll end the side for the Lady Cougars. So after one inning of play, the Lady Cougars trail 1-0. We'll be back in just a few minutes. You're watching 446 Sports.
At Wallace Eye Associates, right now is the best time to have your cataracts removed. A new year means a new deductible, so if you're just not seeing as well as you used to, schedule your cataract evaluation today. It's fully covered by all medical insurances, including Medicare. You never need a referral at Wallace Eye Associates, and our method of next-generation cataract care is the most affordable in the state. There's only one team, one focus, your vision. Wallace Eye Associates.
In Central Louisiana, you might see me at the ballparks or soccer fields, or we might cross paths at the grocery store. I'm your local Farm Bureau insurance agent, your local expert when it comes to protecting what you love and depend on. I'm Jason Hawk. Learn more about how Farm Bureau Insurance can save you time and money. So talk to Hawk at 318-791-HAWK and let me help you protect your biggest investments. Real service, real people. Farm Bureau Insurance.
We are back out here at Grant High School where the Lady Cougars are battling with the Lady Giants from Jena in this Thursday afternoon game. They trail by 1-0. Next up is, I believe, H. Poole. If I have that correct. Let's see here in just a moment. Maybe Autumn Sharp. Yeah, I believe that's Autumn Sharp. That's the number 7 batter. Autumn Sharp batting right now. That's in there looking at that one. Strike 1. Looks like it's, I think it was 0-2 is what he held up there. I'm sorry, I couldn't quite see that from where I'm at. I know it looks better on the screen for everyone else. Yes, 1-2. Two and two now is the count. Swing and a miss. That must be full count now. 3-2. There we go. I was off on the count. Now it's 3-2. Fouls that one back into the backstop area there. First baseman came over and checked on it there. Daniels did. Got her looking on that one. Good job by Kirtland to get the first out on the strikeout looking. Now batting number 12, H. Poole. We have there. That one in there for a strike. Kirtland dishing them out. Coming back strong after that first inning where she had several base runners on. Got some good hits by the Lady Giants, but showing not phased at all. I'm going to throw the pitches in there and make you hit them again. Try me if you can. That one just outside. 1-2 is the count now. Fouls that one back into the feet of the catcher and the umpire behind home plate there. Nice little crowd here for the Lady Cougars home stands. That one's outside as well. 2-2 is the count now. That one's going to be fouled over here to third base and going to the outside to the left field edge over here. Picked up by Audley Carpenter in there. Dan Futrell back to Kirtland. And we'll reset again for the 2-2 now. It's fouled back into the netting in that backstop area. Doing the 2-2 again. That was going to be hit down here to third base line, going just foul. Poole in there battling away at it with 2 strikes on her, 2 balls. Battling away, swinging and making contact with anything close. Kirtland's just dishing them out. That one's a little low. 3-2 now, fills the count up. There's a ball hit up here to shortstop, fielded by Futrell over to Daniels in time to get the second out of the inning. Good job there. Coming up is the number 9 hole hitter, number 7, Bailey Durham for the Lady Giants. That was fouled back into that netting area back there where that Lady Cougars cushion is around that brick wall back there. Folks sitting just beyond the net in the bleacher area, and folks sitting up on the hillside, as you see, in that shady area. Nice spot to just come out, and whether you've got a chair or not, sometimes even a blanket or not, just have a seat and have a nice spot there. There's a shot that's going to get through the infield, and you see there Gentry scooped that one up. Shallow outfield, got it back in to hold Durham there at first base. Now we get to the top of the lineup again. Callie Decker coming in here for the Lady Giants. She's going to hit that one over, and right fielder Audley Carpenter is over there to bring that one in and get the third out and retire the side here for the Lady Giants. So after 1.5, the Lady Giants still lead 1-0. We'll be back in a few moments. This is 446 Sports. nice hit here would score. Can't would score 2, but definitely score 1. Tie the ball game up. Swing and a miss, strike 2 there. Found that one back in the backstop. Candy McGehee now stepping up the back here for the Lady Cougars. Left foot, sophomore Candy McGehee. Swing and a miss there. That's 1. Cooper doing a great job here for the Giants. Slinging those strikes in there, making them swing at them or just watching them go. And that thing. Now batting the ninth hole, Ramos, Cheyenne Ramos Sr. Plays the base of Lady Cougars. Out went in there for a strike. Fouled back. Massive pressure from Lee Weatherston back there. Count to 0-2. Lady Cougars got off to a nice start here in this inning. Filled the bases up. Finishes out there. Unfortunately, with a strikeout and not able to put any of the runs that they had on base across home plate. So after 2 complete, the Lady Giants.
Are home problems turning your life upside down? Trust Southern Air Cooling, Heating, and Plumbing to save the day. From keeping you comfortable to plumbing repairs and even generators, we do it all. Southern Air Cooling, Heating, and Plumbing, your one-stop solution for AC, plumbing, and generators. If you need us to save the day for you, call Southern Air Cooling, Heating, and Plumbing or visit us online at southernairnow.com.
We are back live here at Lady Cougars Field here at Grant High School in Dry Prong, Louisiana. First pitch in there for a strike. Well, they're battling against the Jena Lady Giants, the 3rd ranked in non-select Division II. There's a hit. It's going to make it out here to the outfield. Scooped up there by Gentry, back in to hold the runner at first. That puts Sydney Williams on first base. For the Lady Giants, now up to bat, Trinity Williams. Showing bunt, and does bunt. Gets it over to first in time to get the out. Oh, goodness gracious there. Throw to second. bobbled out of the glove, let go a little high there where she had to jump up and try to make a catch on it, but center fielder was there to back her up just in case. But nonetheless, the runner is on second. Bunted over. Got the foul on first, though. Fielder's choice there. That one's in there for a strike. Second baseman running over for a possible throwback. Sydney Williams a little leisurely. Oh, good catch there. Hi. Oh my gosh, what a play there by Wilson to slide over and grab the ball, and from a seated position throw it to first to get that second out of the inning, but that pushed the runner over to third now. There's the first pitch in there for strike. Get Cooper. No, Hardy's up to bat. Kaylee Hardy's up to bat. That one outside. Catcher sit up outside there for it, trying to get her to chase one. That one's in there for a strike. 1-2 now. My goodness, Kirtland is battling through this inning. Do not want to give up any more runs, she said. There's a hard hit ball. It's going to get through the infield, score a run there for the Lady Giants. And that's going to put Hardy on first. Williams will score there for the Giants and give them one more run on the board. I'll bring Mary Wood up to bat here for the Lady Giants. She hits that one, scooped up by Wilson over to first to Daniels in time to get the out and end the inning there for the Lady Giants. But they scored one more. So after, well, that was the top of the third. I forgot to change that. So after 2.5 innings complete, the Lady Giants lead 2-0. We'll be back in a few moments for the bottom of the third. My name is Chuck Perkins. You're watching 446 Sports.
Check out some of our recent work at the Panthers Stadium. In addition to custom signs and banners, we also handle custom trophies, custom awards, custom vehicle wraps, and more. Give us a call. We handle projects large and small.
We are back out here live for 446 Sports presentation of high school softball out here at Grant High School. Now leading off and in the leadoff position, top of the order, if you will, number 14, Peyton Kirtland for the Lady Cougars. This is the bottom of the third. There we go, make that change. Swing and a miss there, strike one. Kirtland, being the pitcher for the Lady Cougars, has done well in the circle. She's going to foul that one away. And that's going to hit somewhere over there and drop. I guess they hit one of the trees and dropped just outside their dugout area. Have another ball on the ready. Back in, and let's roll. And she swings and misses that one, and that's going to retire Kirtland. And put the first out of the inning there. Now batting number 6, Sadie Wilson, second baseman for the Lady Cougars. Sadie also a junior here for the Lady Cougars. Watches that one go up high and outside. Swung hard on that one, just a little bit high for her though. 1-1 is the count. Check swing on it, didn't go around. Up high again. She likes the high ones apparently. 2-1. Oh, I think that caught her nearly in the face there. That was very, very close. Three and one. Or 2-2 rather. Didn't chase that one, wanted to at first, but it stayed outside, so good look away there. Fills the count up to 3-2. Swing and a miss there, strike 3. That'll retire Sadie Wilson. Coming up next is number 21, Carly Rowe, catcher, sophomore catcher there for the Lady Cougars. As we are seeing that sun setting a little bit, but got a long way to go to be off the field. That one outside for ball 1. A lot of sunlight left to play. That one's down low also. 2-0. Game's on tap here with 446 Sports. We have this one that you're watching with the Lady Cougars, Grant Lady Cougars versus the Lady. What a diving catch there by Williams. Sydney Williams there for the Lady Giants to end the inning. Wow, what an athletic play there by her to get the third out of the inning and retire the side. We'll be back in a few moments. You're watching 446 Sports. Welcome back out here to Grant Lady Cougars Field and to this game. And I left off talking about some of the other games that we have on 446 Sports. We also have the Neville is at Ash Trojans baseball. That way game is the senior night for the Trojans over there. Also Manny Tigers in baseball action is out at Buckeye, and that one is on 446 Sports. And we have Jena at Holy Savior Menard for baseball action there as well. A lot going on here for 446 Sports. A lot of games to go back and watch later on. Ollie Sharp in there to bat for the Lady Giants. Shows 2 strikes on her. He's going to foul that one away and hit off the netting right over there, right in front of the dugout. Second baseman Wilson will run over and grab that one. It's going to be fouled back. Taking its time getting back there to the backstop. Hit right down into the dirt. Reset now for the 0-2. Swing and a miss there to Autumn Sharp. Gets the first out in the inning for the Lady Cougars. Dishing them out there. Now coming up to bat is H. Poole, number 12 for the Lady Giants. Hits that one out here to right field, and where McGee was giving chase to it, just couldn't get there quite in time to get a glove on it. See there in your screen, we hit the center fielder, Kat Gentry. 0-1. Little screaming contest going on now out of the dugouts. That one's going to be hit, making its way out here. Speaking of Gentry, to her in center field and grab that one, get it back in to Futrell, who stood on second. And that'll keep Poole at first base. Now coming up the 9-hole hitter, Bailey Durham for the Lady Giants. One's high. 0-1 is the count. Down low there, 2-0. That one's going to be hit high out here, and Gentry's giving chase to it, gets the glove on it. Poole having to tag up and wait for the tag out, but good job by Gentry to get that one in there quickly. You see her there on your screen. Good job there by the center fielder for the Lady Cougars to get the second out of the inning. Showing bunt, but pulling back from it is Callie Decker. First pitch in there for ball. Throw down to first, not in time. One and one is the count. Hit back to the pitcher, over to first in time, get the third out there, and retire the side. So after 3.5 complete, Lady Giants, goodness gracious, Lady Tigers was Tuesday night. Lady Giants tonight from Jena lead 2-0 over your Grant Lady Cougars. We'll be back in a few moments. You're watching 446 Sports.
Firehouse Subs just partnered with Hot Ones to create 2 new hook and ladder subs.
One with pickles marinated in Last Dab Reaper sauce to test yourself.
And a milder one with crispy garlic chips if tests aren't really your thing.
Find out how hot you like it for a limited time at Firehouse Subs.
Our mobile banking app is changing the way we bank. Things are getting easier, transactions are getting safer, and you have access 24/7. All the functionality of banking you're used to, made easier to use, anywhere, anytime, and more secure than ever. Simple, seamless, safe. Download our mobile app today.
We are back at it here for bottom of the 4th action there. Pitch in there. Ball 1. Swing and a miss there. Big cut on that one. 1-1 is the count. Believe that he is center fielder there. I think that is Catherine Gentry to bat. Maybe wrong. Oh, it's Bella Daniels, first baseman. Goodness. 2-1. Lost track of where I was at there for a moment. That one fouled back into that netting back there. That one's down inside there. That's going to fill the count up to 3-2 now. Inside, and that's going to put your base runner there on first. Puts Daniels on first. Coming up to bat now is Emma Futrell for the Lady Cougars. Called that inside. Ball 1. He got a little nervous, I think. Wasn't sure if the catcher was going to catch that one. He thought he'd take that one off the leg. Sure, that doesn't feel very good at all, even with protectors on in front. That one outside, up high and away for ball 2. That one in there. Good fastball right down the middle by Cooper. Finds the strike zone after walking the first batter for the Cougars in this bottom of the 4th. Futrell takes a swing at it and misses. Strike 2. Swings at that one and misses, and retires Futrell from the batter's box, and that's going to bring up Catherine Gentry, or Cat Gentry, at center fielder for the Lady Cougars. 1 out. Spirited bunch over there in the dugout for the Lady Cougars. Some cheering going on for their team at bat. 2 swings and a misses there. Strike 2. 1 out. Base runner on first. You got Daniels over there on first, which is where she plays also, but she's a base runner this time, not on defense. That one's going to be hit high, and catcher could not get over there in time. First baseman pulled back because the catcher looked like she had called for the ball. Ends up just a long strike, if you will. There are already 2 on the board. There's a high hit ball, and that one's going to make its way out of play over there behind their dugout for the Lady Giants. You see there, Daniels there on first base. That one down in the dirt. It'll be 1-2 now. First out of zone pitch, getting a timeout here. Looks like she's going to change the ball. Got the foul ball in. That was hit out foul there for a moment. Oh, we get it back, everything back into play. Swing at that one on the inside, but very thought that was going to be a strike, she said, so she got a cut at it. Gentry does, and hits that one foul as well. Cooper thrown 64 pitches so far. That one fouled back. That's number 65 there for Cooper. Gentry back there giving battle to it. Staying alive, staying alive. Staying alive. And swing and a miss. That'll bring up the second out of the inning. Audley Carpenter coming at the bat here for the Lady Cougars. Started to play some walk-up music. It's a little slow on the trigger on that one, but Cooper definitely not slow on the trigger there. Slinging them in there, and that's a strike. Check swing on that one. It went too far with it, and that got a strike on it. Pass ball there is going to get Daniels down to second base. Advances 60 feet. 2 strikes to Carpenter right now. See Daniels' helmet just inside the edge of your screen there. Got her on looking on that one. Strike 3, and that's going to retire the side. Lady Cougars got a base runner on, just couldn't get her to home. They still trail 2-0. We'll be back in a few moments. You're watching 446 Sports.
At Wallace Eye Associates, right now is the best time to have your cataracts removed. A new year means a new deductible, so if you're just not seeing as well as you used to, schedule your cataract evaluation today. It's fully covered by all medical insurances, including Medicare. You never need a referral at Wallace Eye Associates, and our method of next-generation cataract care is the most affordable in the state. There's only one team, one focus, your vision. Wallace Eye Associates.
Welcome back out here to Grant High School, where the Lady Cougars are battling out with the Jena Lady Giants and trail 2-0. And we are getting to the top of the 5th inning. A few little scores around the way. Pineville Lady Rebels are leading 6-5 over Ouachita in baseball action. The Oh, no, I'm sorry, softball, I guess that would be. That one down low. You're watching this one 2-0 with the Lady Giants leading. Winfield's battling with Caldwell Parish in softball action. Caldwell Parish leads that one 2-0. Holy Savior Menard Lady Eagles are down at South Bow with the Lady K's, and they are leading that one 2-0. And there's a hit back up to the pitcher where Kirtland fields it, gets it over to Bella Daniels to get the first out of the inning. Neville and Ash don't have a score on that one yet. Still shows 0-0. And Jena at Menard in baseball action. Jena leads that one 1-0. And over at Buckeye, we have Manny Tigers and the Buckeye Panthers. Buckeye Panthers are leading that one 2-0. And that gives you a few score updates as we get back into this game. Trinity Williams now batting here. Catcher holding it there, waiting for maybe a change of the call, but not going. 1-1. That one's in there for a strike. 1-2. Oh, goodness gracious. Hit there to Wilson. Said, looky here what I found in my glove. Good shot there. Good catch by the infield. Good defensive job there by the Lady Cougars. 2 outs now here in the top of the 5th. Coming to bat is Kiet Cooper. I hope I'm saying that right. Kiet Cooper. Going by what was written out there for me. Hit to Wilson yet again. Wilson's show today, and especially in this inning, getting the outs to Bella Daniels, retiring the side, holding the score at 2-0. Lady Cougars coming up here in the bottom of the 5th. See what they can get going. You're watching 446 Sports.
In Central Louisiana, you might see me at the ballparks or soccer fields, or we might cross paths at the grocery store. I'm your local Farm Bureau insurance agent, your local expert when it comes to protecting what you love and depend on. I'm Jason Hawk. Learn more about how Farm Bureau insurance can save you time and money. So talk to Hawk at 318-791-HAWK and let me help you protect your biggest investments. Real service, real people. Farm Bureau Insurance.
Not much time between innings, and we're getting back at it here in the bottom of the 5th. See who we have coming up here for the Lady Cougars. Kind of looks like Carly Rowe, but we'll see here in just a minute. Could be Wilson. That one outside corner of the strike zone there. Strike one. Fouled that one back into the heel area. McGehee is up to bat. There we go. Finally got a glance at that number 18 on her back. That's going to retire McGehee and get the first out of the inning. Lady Giants showing the reason why they're ranked 3rd in that non-select Division 3 bracket. There's Ramos. Hits that one up, and Williams gets that one over to Durham to get the second out of the inning. Back to the top of the order here, number 14, Peyton Kirkland into bat. That was going to go to the shortstop, not in time. Kirtland speedy down the track there, down first base line to get to first base in time. Oh, not first, not second, first base. There we go. Snickerbar fingers there, having a little difficulty pushing buttons. Now coming up is number 6, Sadie Wilson for the Lady Cougars. That one in there for a strike. Up high there. 1-1 is the count. That one's in there for a strike as well. Could not pick up the ball there. First baseman for the Giants couldn't get the ball picked up in time. And that'll get runners advance. That has runners now at first and second with 2 outs. That brings up number 21, Carly Rowe, the sophomore catcher for the Lady Giants. Lady Cougars, good gracious. They're both wearing black shirts with kind of bright letters on it. Now the Lady Giants do have on white pants, yes, but this ball hits up into the infield. Pitcher grabs the ball, pitches it back to first base to get the out. Goodness gracious, the Cougars struggling to get runs on the board. They're getting base runners on, just trying to push them around to home plate, having a little bit of a struggle. We'll be back in a few moments. You're watching 446 Sports. Welcome back out here to Lady Cougar Field, nestled down right below this little hillside where the boys baseball is up the hill. The football field is out here to my left beyond center field, beyond this outfield wall. You got the football field, a good ways over there. But still, it's out there. So nice little using the rolling hills of this Dry Prong area here in Grant Parish very well. Let's see if we can get caught up here with gameplay. We're in the top of the 6th now. Maybe Kaylee Hardy there is going to hit that one. Pitcher's going to get it, pick it up. That was Kirtland, picked that one up, got it over to Daniels in time to get the first out of the inning. As they celebrate there with a little meeting in the circle. A little encouragement. That was Wood, Mary Wood, rather. I don't think that was, might have been Hardy. This may be Wood that's standing in there batting now. Ball one. Yes. That one fouled back into the netting area there. A little slow single bouncer, bounce up into it. 1-1. That was going to be hit and dribbled, and it's going to go foul. Reset now. For the 1-2. That one's up high there. 2-2 now to count. Hit this one over to shortstop, over to first, all the way across the field in time to get the second out of the inning. Good job by our Futrell there, shortstop for the Lady Cougars to get it over in time to get the second out. Now up to bat is Autumn Sharp for the Lady Giants. It's going to be fouled out and away over here. Beyond, nope, just stays fair, stays inside. I say stays fair, but stays inside the fence area. Get a good look there at McGehee in the right field area. Flanked over here in the center field by Gentry. That one's outside, ball one. 1-1 is the count. Swings on that one. That's strike two. 1-2 to count with 2 outs. Lady Cougars looking to retire this side, get back at it. Have to have another chance at the Lady Giants if they can put a few on the board. That one's going to be hit, fielded there by Ramos over to first in time to get the third out of the inning and retire the side. Good job there by the Lady Cougars to end that top of the 6th. We'll be back in a few minutes with the bottom of the 6th with the Lady Cougars coming up to bat. Sorry about that. Getting back into action here, live action. The strike one there to the first batter here in the bottom of the 6th for the, there we go, it was a strike. Second pitch there, ball. So 2-2 there to Bella Daniels. Cooper's thrown 80 pitches so far this game. Doing a great job there still in the circle. That one in there for a strike as well. 1-2 to Daniels. That one high and away there. 2-2's the count. Evens it up. Lady Cougars have done well against this Lady Giants team that has kind of a delayed swing there by Daniels and gets the first out of the inning. Now coming up to bat is Emma Futrell, sophomore, shortstop for the Lady Cougars. He's going to hit that one, and that's going to go right there to the shortstop, Callie Decker, who gets that second out of the inning. First pitch, swing, hit, and pop up there to Callie Decker. Now coming up to bat is number 19, Kath Gentry, the center fielder for the Lady Cougars. Sophomore standing in there. She hits that one. Coming out here to center fielder, you see the center fielder there, Trinity Williams, made big chase to run up and grab that one on the run and retire the side. So after 6 now complete, the Lady Giants lead 2-0. We'll be back for the last inning here at Lady Cougar Field at Grant High School. You're watching 446 Sports.
Are home problems turning your life upside down? Trust Southern Air Cooling, Heating, and Plumbing to save the day. From keeping you comfortable to plumbing repairs and even generators, we do it all. Southern Air Cooling, Heating, and Plumbing, your one-stop solution for AC, plumbing, and generators. If you need us to save the day for you, call Southern Air Cooling, Heating, and Plumbing or visit us online at southernairnow.com.
Firehouse Subs just partnered with Hot Ones to create 2 new hook and ladder subs.
One with pickles marinated in last dab Reaper sauce to test yourself.
And a milder one with crispy garlic chips if tests aren't really your thing.
Find out how hot you'd like it for a limited time at Firehouse Subs.
We're back live here for the top of the 7th. Lady Giants lead this one 2-0. Last at bat here, possibly, for the Lady Giants. That one in there for strike 1. Possibly Kaylee Hardy there. Not Poole, that's Poole, 12 rather. Poole, and she's going to hit that one, fielded there by Futrell in the shortstop position over to Bella Daniels in time to get the first out of the inning. Great job there by the Lady Cougars on the defensive end, backing up Kirtland very, very well. Kirtland's done a great job. She's thrown 78 pitches so far this inning. Now up to bat, number 9-hole hitter is Bailey Durham. That one just outside for ball 1. That was going to be hit, knocked down by the pitcher, picked up by Kirtland over to Daniels in time to get the second out of the inning. Very good job here by the Cougars, by the Lady Cougars. Hungry, absolutely hungry for another at-bat. Back to the top of the order to Callie Decker here for the Lady Giants. That one outside, ball 1. Sun kind of tucked back behind one of the clouds, one of the very, very few clouds that are sprinkled throughout the sky here. That one outside, ball 2. gives my cameras a little bit of relief, especially this one where I'm at because we're looking into the sun. That one's going to be hit over to Wilson, who puts on yet another show to get the third out of the inning and retire the side. So after now 6.5 innings, Lady Giants are retired with a 2-0 lead, but the Lady Cougars are lit up and ready to go. And they're ready to come back here in the bottom of the 7th, put some hits and put some base runners on and push them across and see if they can do this one in walkout style. We'll be back in a few moments. You're watching 446 Sports. All smiles out here by the Lady Giants from Jena as they're in the bottom of the 7th. That one fouled back into the netting. Strike one. Audley Carpenter up to bat. He's going to foul that one back up that heel area behind the first base dugout. Yes, there we go. Brings the count to 0-2. Cooper has now thrown 88 pitches. Oh, 0-2 count here to Carpenter. She fouls that one back into the netting. Making contact with it. Carpenter stepping back up in there to the box. Cooper puts the foot on the rubber in the circle. Rocks back, fires and swings, and that's a hard hit ball coming out here to center fielder. Trinity Williams gave chase almost all the way up to the infield and got that, calling off her shortstop and second baseman, saying, I got this, had a much better look at it. All smiles there is Williams out here in center field for the Lady Giants. As she knows, she got the first out of the inning there. One out closer for them to take a trip home. Cammie McGehee into bat here. First pitch in there for ball. That one inside strike zone there, and strike one. 1-1 is the count. Nice little curve in there. There's a hard hit ball out here to the left field. Going to get over the left fielder's head, over Poole's head. She's going to get that one back in, and that puts McGehee on second base with one out here for the Lady Cougars. Got a little spark going here. Good job there by Cammie McGehee. Now up to bat is Cheyenne Ramos. Ramos hits that one, and it goes foul over the Lady Giants dugout over there on first base side. McGehee gets back on second base. Swing and a miss there by Ramos. good pitch by Cooper. See if she comes back with an off-speed pitch here. No, gave the heater, swing and a miss there. That's strike 2. I mean, that's a strikeout, second out rather. There we go. Now to the top of the order, it's Peyton Kirtland. Steps in the bat, lefty here. 1 for 3 for the evening. Check swings that one. It goes foul over on that third base side behind the bleachers over there. See Kirtland walking back in there. Cooper walking back to the circle, getting ready to set. Kirtland doing kind of a slap hit at it. Missed that one or tipped it a little bit. 0-2, 2 outs. Base runner on second. Gonna lay that one down, and it's gonna roll foul down that third base side. Reset here for the 0-2. Kirtland coming back in and picking up her bat. Swing and a miss, and that's going to be the ball game here for the Lady Cougars. Fall to the Lady Giants. The 7th-ranked Lady Cougars fall to the 3rd-ranked Lady Giants. Different division, both non-select. Lady Cougars are Division 2. The Lady Giants are Division 3. And you see them walking and congratulating each other, and they'll meet in the circle and have a word of prayer, and which is wonderful to see out here. And these ladies do it well. Good to watch and good to bring it. So you've been watching the 446 Sports presentation of high school athletics. My name is Chuck Perkins. Have a good evening, and God bless.